Britain is battling its fifth heat wave of the summer, with temperatures hitting 38.1 degrees Celsius in London, the hottest day of 2026 so far, and the fifth hottest day ever recorded in the UK. 40 locations across central and southern England reached at least 36 degrees as people sought shade from the scorching heat.
We're never prepared, never ever. And as I said to you earlier, I lived in Spain for a long time and they're prepared for the heat there because it's just part of life. But here, they just panic when it gets to a certain heat and bring out all these warnings that stay in the house, drink water, draw your curtains, and if you're over 65 you might as well just stay in or you'll die.
Yvonne's frustration goes beyond the temperature itself. She says Britain's infrastructure is simply not designed to cope with sustained extreme heat, particularly on public transport, where installing air conditioning comes with a significant cost.
I don't think we can do a lot, really. Our infrastructure isn't laid up for it, the buses, the trains, to put air conditioning in. It's not going to happen. It costs too much money and we don't want to pay the money. We don't want to pay extra fares to cover it. So I don't think there is an answer for here.
And London's landscape is showing the effects of the prolonged dry spell. Parks and green spaces have turned yellow, dusty and parched, with dried grass and scorched vegetation replacing the greenery. For some residents, the capital is beginning to resemble a desert.
It really is a desert. There's not anyone really outside. People are just not here to have fun, enjoy the sun and stuff.
The parched landscape comes as England faces a severe drought crisis. July was the driest month on record for England and Wales, with England receiving just 6.5 millimeters of rain, around 10% of its long-term average. By August 10th, 71.3% of England was officially in drought, affecting around 45 million people, while more than 27 million faced water use restrictions.
The UK is facing the fifth heat wave of what has already been an exceptionally hot and dry summer. Extreme heat alerts have been issued across every region in England, with warnings that temperatures could reach as high as 38 degrees. More than two-thirds of England are now officially in drought after the driest July since record began almost 2 centuries ago. A total of 45 million people are living in drought conditions, with more than 27 million people facing water use restrictions.
But Britain's extreme summer is creating another major threat: wildfires. The government says multiple serious incidents are already putting pressure on fire services, with crews supporting each other through mutual aid. Authorities have also extended restrictions on the retail sale of disposable barbecues as the fire risk rises.
The big risk in terms of risk to the wider regions across the country is the risk of wildfires, and what we are seeing is multiple serious incidents across the country. Fire services, by and large, are supporting each other through mutual aid to deal with those incidents, but we are keeping a very close watching brief on them. But there is advice to the public here not to use disposable barbecues. We have today confirmed through the National Fire Chiefs Council that the framework restricting the retail sale of those disposable barbecues is being extended. And now I would ask all retailers, big and small, to adhere to that framework.
For Londoners, the combination of extreme heat, inadequate cooling, and water restrictions is raising a bigger question about Britain's ability to cope if these conditions become more frequent, and with the government warning that the extreme weather could continue for weeks, some residents are already worried about what the future holds.